Hello, ladies and gentlemen. This is the Not So Perfect podcast. This is a new podcast in which me and various other guests, such as Sir Mooseward, who is in a Discord call, say
Hi,
hello.
hi, hi.
Hi.
I'm Sim
Okay.
Woodsworth. So,
And I didn't say my name because I'm an idiot, but I am the Stankzilla. You
see,
know,
this is a good start. I'm glad
world world
we've
class gamer,
yeah,
gamer, uh,
world class,
world class gamer,
of
and
course.
today we're gonna be going over some video game news and other happenings in our lives.
Yeah, yeah.
Before we get into it, I'd just like to ask, how has your February been so far? Because
My
today's the 16th.
February,
Yeah.
uh, it's been all right. Stressful, whatever. Same shit every day, especially after not being in college anymore. So
Okay. Yeah. Good.
it's
Good.
it's,
Good.
it's kind of
How has the video game realm been treating you?
pretty all right. I got Resi 7, so
Mm-hmm.
that
Mm-hmm.
game's fucking great.
Mm-hmm.
Am I allowed to curse on this? Is this
What do you mean? Of course.
like I don't know?
You
It's
damn
like
cuck.
whoa, all right.
Okay, I'm sorry. That was uncalled
calm
for.
calm the internet memes,
Okay,
right?
okay, 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 okay.
All
I'm
right,
sorry.
but yeah, I've been playing Resi 7. Um, I've been playing your favorite game, Dota 2.
Oh, damn it.
Your absolute favorite
I
game.
thought you were gonna say like Paladins or something. I was gonna get
No,
real
no, no.
hype.
Have I really been playing Paladins at all?
No, that's
Exactly.
like a disappointing fact.
Yeah, I know. It's because I got tired of Overwatch, and then Paladins was just like, all right,
Don't
I got
you
tired of
say
that.
it. Oh, okay. I thought you were gonna go the low road with that one.
No, no, no. It was more like because I got bored with Overwatch when I went over to Paladins, I was like, wow, it can be the same. It like has the same premise, you know what I mean?
Mm,
It
yes.
don't fight me.
Well, the same premise. What do you mean by premise?
Well, it's just like a, multiplayer, 5v5, everybody's got unique abilities, or not 5v5. Um just like team versus team, and it's just,
Team versus Fortress 2? What?
yeah, team versus fortress too. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
But no, I just kind of got bored with it, so I was like, eh.
You were just like, eh. Okay.
That's
Well,
how I feel
that's
about Overwatch, seriously.
okay. Yeah, I bought Overwatch like launch day, and I
Yeah.
probably have about 30 hours in it. I just got Paladins. Well, no, I didn't just. I've had it for a couple months now, and I already have like 50 or 60 some hours. So it's like
Yeah.
very big difference there. I don't know why Overwatch hasn't grabbed me like it has grabbed the trillions and trillions of other humans on the planet for whatever reason,
You know,
especially on the Twitch realm. That is. And what were you saying? What were you
yeah.
gonna say?
Well, I don't know. I kind of understand why it's kind of grabbed people. I mean, it's Blizzard. So
Yeah.
like, if it's made by Blizzard, that's partially why I'm like, well, Paladins obviously isn't gonna like lift off to that kind of level. Um, and same thing with, I'm not happy about this, but Battleborn.
Ooh,
Um,
that's a low
which,
blow, bro.
hey, I wish Battleborn would have been good.
It is good.
Well, no, no, it is good. I wish it would have gotten the recognition that this
Yeah,
deserves.
it does deserve a lot of recognition. It's a very fun game, but like
But like,
it tried to go up against Overwatch, in
well,
which it like
it didn't
was
try. Overwatch decided to go up against them, and then they just
yeah
got fucked. Because what are you gonna do when Blizzard takes over and they're like the kings of computer gaming and stuff like that when it comes to that sort of thing.
yeah
Um, and like they just tried, hey, we're gonna make an online, MOBA style game, and then all of a sudden they started getting compared to Overwatch, which kind of sucks. So.
yeah they also didn't make it so much easier on themselves because they decided it would be a good idea to taunt Overwatch by like there was multiple times where like the
Yeah,
Battleborn like Twitter was saying stuff like bring it on or something like that. It was
but like I mean, I
bad
guess it was
time.
sort of at that point in time before like both games had been out for a decent amount of time. It was kind of like a friendly rivalry kind of thing.
Yeah,
Um, but obviously Blizzard just absolutely destroyed them, which again kind of depressing because I actually found Battleborn a lot more fun than Overwatch.
Dude, it's so like,
But nobody plays it, so I'm like,
yeah, there's
I
like
guess I'll play
maybe
Overwatch.
100 people, not even a joke, like playing right now. Maybe a
Exactly.
thousand, but
It makes me sad because like it has a lot of character and it has a lot of like thought put into
has
it.
a lot of characters as well. There's a lot of
Exactly.
fucking characters in that game.
There's a lot. There was a lot going for it. It just came out at the wrong
There's
time.
still a lot going for it. It's just it hasn't. They just need to go free to play. That's the
Yeah,
only way that it
that's
works.
true. Yeah,
They're still selling it for like 60 sometimes. I've seen. I think on
yeah.
Xbox right now it's only about like $15, which is, I mean,
And
not
I've seen like
surprising.
GameStop sell it for like $10. And it's like,
Yeah, it's
you
bad.
know, especially on console, it doesn't have a chance on console.
Yeah,
I feel like if they're gonna do anything, they make it free to play. I mean, they could make it free to play on console, but at the same time, like, what it might be too little, too late at this point.
yeah,
In terms,
probably. They just need
in
to do
terms
a
of getting
revamp.
games. Yeah, it's true. That's kind of like what Evolve did.
Yeah, they need to do like just revamp it because it like when Evolve came back for that short period of time,
Yeah,
uh, it was like everyone played it. Like I played it. I know like a few other people played it that I knew of, and but then like just like maybe 2 months after that, Turtle Rock Studios was just like, fuck you, it's dead, and
yeah. That's
they stopped all production on it.
you
You
know,
can still
I
play
feel
it,
like
but
they what they should have done is they should have done that from the start. Because like when you make a game, you know, full price and it's just multiplayer and that's all you got. Like that's the same thing happened with Titanfall when the first one came out.
yeah,
It was like it's just multiplayer and it kind of sold poorly. Like it was fun. It's a good game. It's just they made a multiplayer game a full price game and then they expected people to enjoy it. But like what happens when the servers die out? Like there's no single player to play. There's
yeah, it's a
they
bad
just fucked
situation
themselves.
for all.
Yeah, exactly.
But yeah, okay. So, anyways, now that we've gone on that tangent for a little bit,
Yeah, dude.
the first topic of conversation that I was going to bring up after we segued off of Overwatch, like into Overwatch, was Overwatch has been Twitch's most watched game in 2016, apparently.
That upsets me.
Well, I mean, like, I understand it, but, like, I thought, like, League of Legends or something.
Yeah, well, because what you see at the top is always League of Legends for like the most, or like when you look at the featured games and shit. But like there's those time periods when like Overwatch has their like events and shit like that. So that's probably where most of the views came from. I mean, Dota has the same kind of thing, and that's you know, it's just all these popular multiplayer games at the top here. Like I'm looking at it right now, and it's League, Hearthstone, Dota, For Honor, Counter Strike, Overwatch. It's just multiplayer games.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's a
but
very like those types of games. It's a very like easy way to share with your friends. Be like, oh hey, look, we could play this. Be on these streams and it's stuff like that. But
yeah,
but yeah, it's just it's a very wild way the internet has gone. It's a wild
yeah.
wild
Because like
west out here.
I watched a video on like the start of Let's Plays and shit like that, and like the first Let's Plays were literally pictures. Like
Pictures, what?
yeah, people would like make pictures of them like screenshots of certain things happening in like plots and story, and what they do is they talk. It would be like a blog of just pictures and shit.
Hmm.
And it was just single player games like back in the day, like SNES games, or not SNES games, that was way too far back, but like at the beginning of this time period. And then YouTube came around, and then that changed to where people could actually record shit. Actually, I forget what the first website it was on.
E-Bombs
There's
World?
like a what?
E-Bombs World?
It might have been.
Because that
It
was
might
like
have been one of those.
one of the big ones back in the day.
It might have been one of those, and then YouTube obviously Let's Plays, and then finally Twitch came around and they were like, yo, here's some online gaming, and now it's just all like multiplayer stuff, and that's why I'm like, for my streams and stuff, I'm very wary about like playing multiplayer games because they only like watching people who are pro at it.
Mm-hmm.
But at the same time, the only thing people are watching are multiplayer games. So it's like, it's kind of a catch-22 with that whole situation. But
I found that in the TF2 section, everyone's, I don't know, there's
it's
a lot
crazy.
of people looking for smaller people there. It's really nice.
And like, I don't know what brings them there, because you know there are more like popular. There's plenty of popular like TF2 pros and people who have been on YouTube for ages playing TF2 that stream there.
Yeah, it's wild.
Like, why are you coming to a channel that only has like, when you could be watching somebody who's good at the game, who has like a shit ton of hats, who has like giveaways of items and shit like that? Like, why are you visiting me of all people?
Yeah, I think it's more like the way at least I look at it, because I'm an avid, like I seek out, or at least I used to when I was more into TF2. I would seek out like all of the pieces of like TF2 media I could find. Like it was like a fucking mad dash. I'd be subscribing to like all the people on YouTube, and then looking on Twitch. I don't think I really ever followed anyone on Twitch, but I'd just be trying to find all the last vestiges of the players of the game, because it's a very vibrant community, but it's shrinking in size these days.
Obviously, well,
very
yeah,
sadly,
with Overwatch and stuff.
Yeah. Well, seeing as how it's like fucking like what 11 years old this year, this April.
Yeah,
I can't remember. Sometime there.
No, I think it's older than that, dude. I think they're having like a special thing. It might be 15.
I don't know if it's 15.
I don't know, man. Hang on.
Yeah, you Google it.
Look up the...
But anyways, while he's looking up that...
Dude, 10 years.
Yeah, I knew it. It was like 10.
10-year anniversary, so I'm sure they'll have something special.
When is it?
I just had it up, sorry.
You mother.
Hang on.
Mother hecker.
Don't yell at me.
I already did.
So it's gonna be this October.
Yeah.
October
okay.
9th.
October.
So,
I was gonna say October. I don't know why I said
maybe they'll have like a special Halloween update /
I know that they're coming out with the Pyro update soon.
Oh really?
Well, soonish.
Soonish.
I know that they're like in the works, if not like almost done with it, I suppose.
Yeah. Dude, I enjoy TF2. Whenever I play it, it's fun. I mean, I play it in short bursts. I don't play it like some people play it, but yeah, it's weird. Like I'll get like 5 followers on Twitch just from playing.
Dude, it's
like,
that's where that was like my bread and butter for like months, because I knew I could consistently get followers in there. I need to go back to it. It's bad.
I think we both should. Let's because I'm planning something.
Duo fucking TF2 streams.
I'm planning on doing like a 24-hour stream.
Yeah.
But maybe consisting of other streamers. Like I can ask a couple of like FFG people, because I'm still friends with a few of them.
Yeah, I was a real shitbag about that, but that's for another day.
Yeah, this we'll leave that. But yeah, I was thinking about doing like a special 24-hour stream. Maybe do it for charity or something. Just get a bunch of people together and play some stuff. Maybe play TF2 with a bunch of people.
The last time we tried that didn't work out so well. So
it kind of worked. I met a Scottish dude. You remember that?
No, I actually don't.
You don't remember the Scottish dude?
No.
Oh God.
When was this?
It was a while ago. I think it was during the 124-hour stream that I had.
Yeah, I was in there for maybe like about 14 of those 24 hours, probably.
Yeah.
Somewhere like that.
There's a decent amount of people for those streams. I mean, I feel like people, when they see 24-hour streams, they're like, "Oh, I want to see this guy suffer," like that kind of.
Yeah.
But also, I have like a shit ton of games that I want to give away, and maybe I'll do that for like incentives and stuff for donating and stuff like that. So, I think that'd be cool. All right. What other topics you got for me?
On the same line of the Twitch stats that I was looking up. Supposedly, Twitch finished the this year with around 2.2 million unique streamers.
Jesus.
That's a lot of people.
That is. See, part of me is like, how oversaturated is this going to be?
Very.
But like, because I feel
Short
like
answer. Very.
because like at this point I'm at 350.
Yeah.
But like with how many streamers that there are, like how much more difficult is it going to be to like?
See, well, the thing is like if you think about it that way, then it's like, you kind of get down on it. But like,
That's
people can follow multiple people.
That's true.
They're not locked in. It's not like a fucking suicide handle or switch or whatever they call it on those fucking.
That's true. Just like, yep, I'm just gonna, if I unfollow you, I gotta take this cyanide pill. Can't handle it.
Fuck. Anyways, yeah. Back on that line again. A whopping $25.3 million was raised for charity. That's USD.
That's crazy.
Through Twitch streams, supposedly.
Some of that probably came from AGDQ.
Extra Life, it says. Yogscast.
Yeah. Oh yeah, the Yogscast did a stream.
Game's done quick.
Yeah.
Oh, you can look at all the funds through a breakdown.
It's always it's cool seeing like those streams that are like, for these charities and stuff, because it's, people just are on their ass playing video games but they're doing something more.
Yeah, unsurprisingly, Extra Life, all the people that did Extra Life stuff, all of those people got about 9 million for Children's Miracle Network, supposedly. Nice. The second highest is Yogscast with 2.58 mil.
God, I remember when I used to watch those guys.
I don't think I was ever a Yogscast guy.
There was a brief time period when I was watching their Minecraft. Obviously at like the height of Minecraft.
Mm-hmm.
And I watched. They had a series called The Shadow of Israfel, and it was like a series that they made that was like constructed around this story, and it had like quote unquote NPCs, but it was just like people on the other end that would just type messages to you, and like it was really well put together. They're talented as fuck, but I kind of fell off that train after a while.
Yeah. Minecraft, that was a very, very rapid incline, and then it's not dying out, surprisingly.
No, there's still people that play it a shit ton, and there's people that I still watch that play it. It's, I'm entertained by it, but that might be telling something.
Yeah. Child. I mean, what?
Yeah, that I'm a child. I'm a child at heart, though. So
it's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah. On the vein of that, like when you find a person and they have like maybe 100,000 subscribers or something even less than that. Yeah. And then you follow them for a bit, and then like maybe you drop off, you unsubscribe because they start changing or something, or you grow out of it or whatever. And then you come back like months later and you see like how fucking gigantic they've grown.
Yeah, I've noticed that a few times. And then there's a few people that I follow on Twitch that are like, they were like smaller channels or whatever, and then all of a sudden just they blew up, and I mean, good for them. Like,
yeah.
But at the same time, like a lot of them aren't for me. Like I only follow like a few channels. I forget how many exactly. Oh, I'm following 26. But they're like mainly big channels.
Mm-hmm.
So, but then I follow like, I still follow JC Vanity. So, shout out to JC Vanity if he's still around and stuff.
He's still with the living.
I want him to continue streaming because I did enjoy his RPG streams. Not so much the Rocket League streams, but whatever.
But yeah, I remember there's this one guy that played Minecraft. His name was Husky Mudkips. Have you ever heard
Dude,
of him?
Husky.
Yeah, I remember I was like with him when like he was real little. Like he's real little channel. He's like
Yep.
a couple milli. Like right now, I don't even know. He has so
I
many
think
subscribers.
I think part of that was from Sky Does Minecraft.
Probably. I don't know. I never
You
followed
remember
him
him?
yet. Well, yeah, I
What is
remember
he
him.
doing nowadays? Hang on.
He's like being a millionaire. I don't know. Being a trillionaire by this point.
He's got 12 million followers.
That's
Or
so
12
many.
million subscribers on YouTube.
Why you gotta have that many? That's too many.
I mean, he's literally one of the highest, if not the highest, Minecraft Let's Player on YouTube.
Yeah.
And I remember when he was at like maybe like a mil, and now he's at 12 million. Like that's crazy.
My little brothers and sister, they used to go wild over all them fucking Minecraft YouTubers. It used to drive me crazy, man. Oh boy.
Yeah, like I still watch. I don't know if you know who Ethos Lab is.
I think I've heard of him.
He's pretty popular with Minecraft, and he's still one of the most popular like Minecraft Let's Players. Who still gets hundreds of thousands of views on his videos. That's because he's really good at what he does. Like he does all that fancy stuff.
Like Redstone and such?
He's like a redstone master. It's crazy. But he has like Let's Plays where he, you know, well, he does play other things. Like he's playing Don't Starve right now.
Remember when you were gonna play that game?
I did play that game.
When?
I played it on a few streams, dude.
I don't remember this.
You missed it. You stopped watching me.
Oh yeah.
You unsubscribed from me.
Oh yeah. I forgot about that one.
It's alright though.
That meme.
Alright, what else you got for me?
Let's find something here. I remember a few months ago, or was it a year ago? When was this? What
I have no idea. You tell me.
The like when the first wave of Valve saying something about paid mods. That was like a year ago, right?
That was about a year ago. The first time they mentioned it.
Yeah, the first time they ever mentioned it was like about a year ago. But yeah, supposedly they are. Oh, what the fuck! I'm on the wrong thing. I'm an idiot.
Are you on Pornhub? What are you?
No,
what are you doing?
I'm on. I saw Gabe Newell and I was like, oh yeah, that's the Valve thing because I accidentally clicked out of it. No, this is about fucking Gabe Newell on the U.S. travel ban. What the fuck? I don't want to talk about that.
What?
That's bad for business, boy.
You are in the wrong thing.
Where did this go? What the fuck? Where I just had this. Where did this go?
They brought it back up. That's basically what's going on.
Yeah, they supposedly they were saying that it is essential that modders get paid for their services, which I kind of agree with, but I kind of don't at the same time. I mean, if they're paying, if like Valve is paying out of pocket or something, I'm fine with it.
Yeah.
But if you have to pay for them, that's fucking stupid. It's like the worst idea of all time.
I'm kind of.
It's already like a niche market. Why make it even more niche for people that are poor?
One of the things that confuses me about that, it's like, if we're supposed to pay the creator, like, shouldn't some of that go to the company that made the game? Because it's using their engine, using their
it's weird.
Like, how...
It's a rabbit hole.
And I feel like that's why mods have been free for the longest time, is because it is just user-created content that is put in somebody else's content. Like, and I feel like monetizing that is fairly ridiculous, but I mean, that might just be me.
It's a very weird ethical dilemma that you have when it comes to that.
Yeah, because like, I don't know. I understand it from a like from the creators aspect. Like I can understand from their perspective that I made this, I put a lot of work into it, but at the same time, like making paid mods a thing, like I don't know. It's really tough. I'm kind of more on the fence of making them free. So
Okay.
but that's just me. Then again, I use a lot of mods, so
I'm not a mods kind of person,
I
mostly
mean
because I've always played on, Xbox.
that's
Speaking
true.
of Xbox,
Oh boy.
Microsoft will hold the Xbox E3 2017 press briefing at 2 p.m. Pacific time
All right.
on June 11th,
That's
supposedly.
still a while from now, but
And this is, I'm assuming this is when they're going to be talking about the Scorpio,
yeah.
Project Scorpio, which I'm very fucking hyped about because
What is that exactly again?
it's basically just an upgraded Xbox One, but I don't give a fuck. It's because playing certain games they chug, like Fallout 4 is a piece of garbage on console for the most part. If you have a
Yeah.
lot of saves and such, it just
Yeah.
starts chugging all the time. So with this, they're gonna upgrade like everything, and it's gonna be amazing. Supposedly, uh, they're all rumors, but people were saying that they're going to like make it so you can, so the Xbox is modular like a PC, so you can swap out parts and such, which would be kind of fucked up and
Hmm.
like just destroys the whole point of a console to have everyone on the same playing field. Because if you have like a good fucking processor or something in an Xbox, but then your friend has like a shitty one, and then his game's always fucking up, like it's fucking. I don't know. It's hard to say
Yeah,
with that kind of
but
stuff.
think about it though. Like with PC gaming, that's already a thing.
Yeah, I don't know.
So
It's
like
just
it would. I guess it would make console gaming a lot more customizable, at least,
yeah.
which is kind of exciting because you always get the console games that like run on shitty FPS, and you know they're always like, oh yeah, it's gonna be 60 frames per second, but then it like
It
chugs a
actually
lot,
runs
or
at 59 frames, and you're like,
yeah, then you're
wow.
pissed and you just want to throw your console out of the
Your
fucking
your
window.
fucking your flowing beautiful like PC Master Race hair just comes out, and you're like, oh, this is a piece of shit.
This is garbage, and then you look at your 60 frames per second, dog, and
Six.
you're
I'm pretty sure that's a lot more frames than 60.
shut up.
Pretty sure it's like
Um,
a few trillion, maybe
yeah,
not.
shut
That's
up.
I don't know if that's
Don't
true.
judge me.
I don't know how
Um,
frames work in real life.
but yeah, I think being able to customize console gaming a lot more is more progressive, because like what else can you do with a console besides make the graphics better at this point?
You
Like
could make the processor better,
it's true, but like
make them load saves faster, such.
yeah, but at the same time we're like running out of stuff, because like there was that point in time where we only had 16 colors, and
Remember that time we only had two genders?
all right, you need to
Got
stop.
him. Got him again. Okay,
Come on,
that's rude.
but no, like I feel like gaming had that stride of where like from the Super Nintendo to the N64, like we went into 3D, and then once we went to the N64, we moved on to discs, which was a big upgrade, and then once we moved on to discs, then graphics got better, and then graphics got even better, and then frames got better, um, and then like what else do we have left?
Virtual reality.
Now, how do you feel about virtual reality?
I mean, one, I'm not, a trillionaire, so I cannot afford to buy like, a fucking $1 million computer, which I can play 1,000 frames per second with my fucking Vive. Sorry,
Yeah,
but like, I also don't have a fucking. I mean, I do have a pretty spacious room, but I don't have like a 1,000,000 feet long fucking courtyard to play fucking tennis with people from
yeah.
the internet.
No, I got you.
It's silly. I don't know. Like, as it stands right now, it's very it's a very niche thing,
Yeah.
but the stuff with like Microsoft, they're making really good strides, and I'm not just like riding their dick because I love Xbox and such,
Yeah.
but like with their what is that thing that you put on like your eyes and it's like fucking it's like AR, it's like augmented reality.
Oh shit! I forget what it's called.
The Microsoft Edge or what the fuck is it
Yeah, something
called?
like that. I feel like
I'll
that's
look it
right.
up right now.
All right. But yeah,
You
no,
keep
I know
talking.
I know what you're saying, but like I kind of forgot. I lost my train of thought there because I was trying to think of what you were talking about.
HoloLens.
Oh, that's right.
HoloLens, yes. So
Uh,
yeah, HoloLens. That's really cool because you don't need like with the Vive, you need like fucking all these like little lighthouse tower thingy-mabobs, whatever they're called. You need to set them up in like fucking 12 corners of your room, and then you gotta like you have to have 50 feet of room or else you're gonna fucking ruin the sensors, and
that's
you have to
true.
have a computer that has like a fucking i7 6700K or whatever
Yeah.
with like a fucking Titan GTX Titan, and that shit is fucked up. I don't
Yeah,
know.
I've tried. I've messed around a lot with VR lately. Because my friend actually has the PlayStation VR,
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. See,
and
that's a good thing. I don't understand how they got that to work. I don't know anything about that, but like cuz you can sit on your couch and it like it adjusts and shit. So
yeah,
I don't understand. Like is there little towers with that thing or is it just like all
no,
through the like
what it
the
what it
controller, the
does is I'm
console?
pretty sure it has a gyroscope in it. That what it'll do is it'll set default to whatever your head is at,
Yeah.
and the one button on the PlayStation 4 controller, which it's like an options button or whatever. In order to like reset it, just in case it gets out of whack, you just you hold the button and it'll reset it to like wherever you're facing, like straight wise. So like it's still with the Vive, it allows you to move around the room a lot more. This one basically just allows you to be in the space that you need to be.
Okay. So yeah,
So it
you don't need the towers then, I
yeah, you don't
suppose.
need the towers or the radioactive materials that are going into it, which
don't
is ridiculous,
don't
but
need those fucking laser beams pointing into your
exactly.
retinas.
Exactly. But I don't know. I really like it. It was crazy, like because we played like the job simulator one, the job simulator game.
Oh yeah.
Um, and it's crazy how much it actually does make you feel like you're in a different kind of atmosphere and environment. It's weird. Like it will make you uncomfortable. It's cool.
Yeah, I haven't gotten a chance to really mess with it too much, but
Yeah.
I've been thinking about getting one of those Samsung thingies you can get for your phone to
Oh
place in
yeah.
the front. Because I have an S7 Edge. Because I'm
Okay.
a fucking high horse bitch, I guess. But yeah, I have an S7 Edge, and it's a really good phone.
Yeah.
But supposedly it works really well with those things. But
Yeah.
have you ever heard of Google Cardboard?
Yes, I have.
Dude, I own one of those.
Do you?
Yeah, and it's
Damn, dude.
really cool. But like they have like four apps and they all suck dick. So it's like, wow,
So
thanks.
the software is really cool, or yeah, the hardware is really cool, but the software sucks.
Yeah, basically. I don't know. I feel like the processors in phones aren't ready for that shit because sometimes it's a little bit laggy.
Yeah, no, it's. I have a feeling like as phones get a little bit more progressive and shit like that, it will be a lot better. But
Um,
it's at that point in time where it's kind of eh.
And
It's a
also,
niche kind of thing.
yeah, but also, because I have an abnormally large head, uh, the strap that it came with
Yeah.
doesn't really work with how big my head is.
Yep.
And like the way you put it on, it's like there's Velcro, and
Yep.
Velcro just doesn't fucking work.
Yeah.
When something's stretching like that, and you're trying to hold it on your head, it's a bad time.
Yeah.
So yeah,
I know what you mean.
it like falls off all the time, and it's a garbage heap.
I was I was actually surprised with how well at least the PlayStation VR, how well it actually works over glasses.
Oh, okay.
Because
Yeah.
that was one of the things that I was like, this is gonna suck because it's gonna be uncomfortable because I wear glasses
You
and
smash your
but
glasses into your
it
fucking
honestly wasn't
eyes.
that bad. What was that?
It's gonna smash your glasses into your eyes. This is
Yeah,
the worry you have. It's either
but
be blind or be comfortable.
yeah, but no, it was actually really really comfortable and um, which again was one of the fears that I had going into PlayStation VR because like you know it's it's kind of a bulky thing on your head and Lord knows you don't want to carry that around all day, but
It doesn't matter,
whatever.
man. In the future, they're gonna weigh 2 pounds, and everyone's gonna wear them all the time, and we're never gonna speak to each other again.
Yep, can't
Yeah,
wait.
that's just how it's gonna work.
Can't wait because I have anxiety talking to people. So it's
People
fine.
suck. Anyways,
People do suck.
I touched on this a little bit earlier, but
Okay.
augmented reality.
Yeah.
What is it? What is augmented reality? It's like you're in the world, but here's the big but.
Yeah. Big
There's
blood.
also beings in this world. There's
Yeah.
certain things you can see through either an iPhone, perhaps,
Yeah.
uh, when you're playing the infamous game
Yeah.
Pokemon Go, in which
Classic.
they have now announced that they are getting a gigantic, it says, update this week.
Okay.
Developer Niantic has announced a total of 80 new Pokemon from second
Wow.
generation will begin to appear in the mobile game, along with several other new features.
Right.
Uh, did you play a lot of that? Because I played it for a little bit, but because I'm a recluse, I only went out a couple times, and it wasn't very fun, anyways.
I played a decent amount um, when it first, or like it was like a month or so after it first came out, and then I was like, all right, this is really dumb. Mainly because I have a shitty phone.
Oh yeah,
Um,
yeah,
I probably would have been out more if my phone wasn't trash. Because literally my phone would lag. It would just the processing power of it was. It had too many graphics, which is crazy to think on a phone.
yeah.
It was really shitty, really poor on my fucking thing. So, eh, I enjoyed it for what it was. Being a free app. At least it was free. So, but yeah,
Yeah,
it's
I played it for maybe a month or two. I mean, it actually got me, to leave my house to actually go walk around for a bit.
dude,
Even
I
in
feel
that, I
like
didn't get like anything because my fucking town sucks. I guess.
I feel like that was the best part about it.
Yeah, it
Like
was a whole social revolution
exactly, and
for
that was good
reclusive.
because like there was a lot of people that I saw that wouldn't have gotten outside anyway. Now, one of the things that my parents complained about all the fucking time was like, "Oh, this Pokemon Go thing is just like it's stupid. Like, what's the point?" And I'm
It's
like,
like Pokemon go to the polls, right?
"Yeah, it's like blah blah blah." So my parents were on that side of like, "Why are people downloading this stupid thing? Blah blah blah. They should get their
Yeah,
heads out of their phones and just go outside without it." And it's like, but why are you bitching about it? Like, it's I don't know. It's one of those things that's my parents always had an issue
parents
with.
just don't understand.
They don't, and it's stupid, but whatever.
Dang old parents.
Dang old
Anyways,
dad.
in this update, they are adding the Johto Pokemon.
Okay,
They got the starter
I'm
trio
excited for.
of
I'm excited for that.
Chikorita and Cyndaquil and Totodile.
Yeah.
The actually best three starters of the entire Pokemon universe.
Are you making me upset? Go on.
Actually, I lied. The new starters are real good. They're the best.
Eh,
I don't want to hear
Rowlet's
it.
cool. I like
Rowlet,
Poplio.
don't you dare say
I
it.
said it. I hate
Don't
Litten.
don't.
I hate
Litten
Litten.
is the best.
Litten is the
Dude,
worst.
Incineroar makes me
Like
quiver.
that's
He is a handsome boy, and I
all
am
right.
not afraid
Incineroar's alright, but Litten, I'm just like,
Litten's so cute though, dude.
eh,
Fucking the second evolution, whatever the
eh,
fuck, is really cute too, dude. I want to
eh.
hear it. I fucking raised that motherfucker from level 5 all the way up to level like fucking 70, and
Yeah,
I'm attached.
yeah.
Okay, I can't let it go. Anyways, they're also adding in a myriad of berries, such as the pinap berry, which looks like a pineapple.
Okay.
Apparently, a nanab berry, which is banana backwards, which is really fucking lazy, but
Wow, that
I
was
get it.
clever.
And then, they have the raspberry.
Which is literally a raspberry.
Pinap berries help players collect twice as much candy upon a successful catch. That's pretty cool. It's just little, tweaks here and there to help the game not be a
Yeah.
garbage heap, but it still is.
I mean, yeah, pretty much. It's it's cool for what it's worth, what it was worth, but just didn't last as long as people would have liked.
I guess they still haven't added in trading yet, which, like, why the fuck would you have a Pokemon game
They were
without
supposed to
trading?
add that a long ass time ago.
they're
Like,
just they're just hacking up real good these days.
yeah, this, but they've already made their money. They really don't need to.
They've made so many money off of that.
Oh my god,
It's ridiculous.
fucking ridiculous. So I have a question for you.
Yes.
How do you feel about the Nintendo Switch?
I'm not a fan.
You're not a fan. All right. Now, may I ask why you're not a fan?
It's like I love Pokemon
Okay.
and I love the handheld games and such. Well, at least Pokemon.
Yep.
That's the thing that's like basically
Pokemon.
the only thing that I care about from Nintendo.
Yeah.
And I've never got like why they have to be so gimmicky with all of their consoles. Like Nintendo Wii, that was pretty cool, but also like why? Why have a stick for a controller? That's pretty fucking dumb. The Nintendo 64, that's a really cool looking controller, but it's just fucking why again. Nintendo 6 fucking the what's the one? God damn it, I can't even think of the GameCube.
All
Why?
right.
Why that thing? I mean, it's a cool. It's a apparently people love that controller. I've never really
That
used
controller
one.
is fantastic. That is the best
It just
controller.
it's the most busy controller I've ever. It's like a Mad
That's
Cat's
all right.
controller, and
That's true.
it freaks my eyes out when I look
It
at it.
is pretty busy in terms of color, but I think that was the whole point.
It's like you have the little tiny baby stick, the little C stick or whatever, the little yellow one,
yeah.
and then you got the normal sticks, but then you got like a big green A button, but then like also the little like the
Red.
the certain well yeah the B button,
Yeah.
the tiny B button, but then also like the little fucking the L and R or whatever.
And they have a C button right
Dude,
above
it's fucking.
the R.
It just gives me a migraine thinking about it.
It's I still feel like it's one of the best.
Well,
It's
yeah,
one of the
people
most comfortable.
people love it, but I don't
And-
understand it.
I feel like the bumpers are the most responsive, and like as much the C sticks a little bit. I feel like they could have done better with that, but for everything else, I think they honestly like outdid themselves with that.
So
and I'm glad they kind of brought it back for Smash.
So you're saying that is your favorite game controller of all time?
Yes.
Man,
Second, PlayStation 2.
what?
Second is PlayStation 2 controller.
Have you ever owned an Xbox?
Yes, I have, and I'm not a fan of that controller.
Xbox controllers are so good.
Wait, are we talking about the fat one? Or are we talking
No,
about
no. Not the Duke. The OG Duke was fucking bad. Like that.
Remember when they made it smaller?
I know, maybe.
That controller wasn't as bad when they made it smaller.
I know, like the Xbox 360. I think I really like the one. I can't really remember what a 360 feels like at this point. But an Xbox One controller is phenomenal. I don't care what you say. Like, if anyone says that the PlayStation 3 controller is their favorite and they've tried every other controller, you are a liar. That thing is like a paperweight. Not even that, because it's as light as paper, and you could throw that thing like a fucking boomerang.
It's a really light controller.
I
and
hate
honestly,
it. I love the weight
I have a really
of Xbox.
shitty off-brand controller that I've been using for PC games,
Yeah.
and it's weird going from this to like PS2 controllers or PlayStation controllers, because like this thing is like a brick compared to a lot of the Sony controllers.
Yeah, they're bad.
But it's structured like a Sony controller. It just has Xbox buttons, which is really, it makes me uncomfortable.
Yeah,
But
I can't like I don't understand the thumb things. Like I played
yeah,
PS2 and I was totally fine with it. But after I went to like 360, like I never could play a PS3 anymore.
I don't, I don't
Because
know.
the thumbs are weird.
I like it being more symmetrical. Um, I admit having the stick probably towards the upper left rather than the bottom, where the right stick roughly is. Um, I feel like that it would be better, but honestly, I never was really a fan of the 360 controller. Honestly,
Well, you're a liar.
I'm
That's all I'm gonna
sorry.
say.
I'm a piece of shit. I apologize.
Okay.
Fun fact: I'm just putting the finishing touches on Tom's emote for my Twitch channel.
You give him a cool hat.
No, no, it's just Tom. It's Tom's head. It's like a PogChamp, except
Dude, sweet.
yeah. I think it'll look badass. I don't know what to call it though.
Tom Champ.
Tom Champ.
Yeah. Well, you got
No.
Scout Champ.
It's
Tom
true.
Champ.
You have Scout Champ. Um,
But yeah,
yes.
but back to the Switch. Those like they're just milking you for everything they got with
I
that thing. I think because like the controllers, have you seen how much the controllers are alone?
all right. The controllers are overpriced.
And they're like, what is the point? If you play on one of those, like if you're an adult, which I'm assuming is maybe 50 to 60% of the audience that's going to be playing it.
Yeah.
How the fuck? I can't even
But at the same time, remember their core audience. It is not adults.
Well, yeah, but I feel like more people will play it.
Teenagers and below.
I feel like more people that are adults will play it.
You know,
because you have to like, how much is the thing going to be altogether?
the console.
Yeah. If it's going to be like a whole lot, I don't think parents are going to be like, oh yeah, you need this tiny baby game.
I think it's $2.99.
Oh well, maybe that's actually
No, it's $2.99 in the US.
That's decently priced for how garbage it is. I mean, whatever.
You are just so much hate towards the Nintendo Switch.
So much hate towards Nintendo themselves.
I'm skeptically optimistic about it, mainly because I like what they're doing. Finally, they are doing that third-party support, which is nice. Hopefully they continue on their word with that because, they really needed something to keep them going in terms of third party. I don't know. I think I'm going to get it. Mainly because there's nothing on the Xbox or the PlayStation 4 that I'm really interested in at this point. Maybe along the lines when Kingdom Hearts comes out, but that'd be the only game that I'd get for PS4.
Yeah, along that line, Kingdom Hearts, more like Kingdom Farts, am I right?
Why do you hate me?
I don't hate you. Okay.
You hate me.
But anyways, yeah, I don't know. I don't know why they're really fucking good at making handhelds. Why are they making their console a handheld? I've never understood it.
Because they're really good at. But you just answered that question.
Well, yeah, but like, why make a shitty tablet for a console? Because all of the have you seen how thin those things are?
That's true, but apparently they're really durable.
Well, yeah, okay, I wasn't talking about the durability. I was talking about that houses all of the power, everything. Because once you unplug it, it immediately, goes onto the screen. So that means that there's that it's right connected to it, and that's really small. So there's zero power to the thing. Apparently it has GTX shit or something, or GeForce stuff, which I'm skeptical about. But I don't know, man.
I'm excited. I'm probably gonna get it because Breath of the Wild does look amazing, and I feel like getting it on the Switch is gonna be a lot better. I understand it's also on the Wii U. But I'm very, I'm into it. I'm totally into it. So
yeah, I'm trying to branch out into other Nintendo games, but I'm not into them. I don't understand why. I've never been into anything Nintendo besides Donkey Kong and fucking Pokemon.
Really, that's all you've been interested in?
Well, I mean, when I play, I guess Mario, but
Yeah.
everyone plays Mario. That's like not even a thing.
Yeah.
Fucking every kid has played Mario this year because of
It's
fucking
true.
Mario Run or whatever.
Mario Run wasn't great.
Yeah, but it was Nintendo's first attempt. Well, not first attempt, but their real first attempt at making like a phone mobile game.
Yeah, like we don't have to get into Miitomo. Because that was
Miitomo. I don't remember. What is this?
You don't remember Miitomo? It was
never heard of it.
It was a thing that they did for it was actually their first try at making portable like phone games. And then
when was this?
About 2 years ago, I want to say. And it was a really good, like at the start it was good, and then it just kind of got boring because they didn't really do much with it. If they would have done things with it, like a little bit more, like added a couple more features, it probably would have lasted. But whatever. They tried, and then Mario Run apparently did well for its time period. But I can't see it lasting very long. Then again, apparently it's doing well in Japan. So who the fuck knows? So as long as they're doing well somewhere, good for them.
Good for them.
Good for Nintendo. I want to see them prevail. Because honestly,
they deserve it, seeing as how they've been in the game for so long. But like, they just keep fucking themselves. Like, have you ever seen that meme where the dude, he's riding on a bike, takes a stick out and he fucking sticks it in the bike spokes and he just falls over and he's like, fucking, and then whatever. Like, it's literally Nintendo. They're like, oh, fucking,
fucking us.
Fucking North Americans not getting shit. It's like, whoa.
Yes, all right, you can calm down, Nintendo.
They're just silly. They're just silly people.
Yeah.
Them Nintendos.
I'm excited for Breath of the Wild. I'm excited for Mario Odyssey. As weird as it's going to be seeing him with like real people. I think that was the weirdest thing.
It's like Sonic fucking 06 or
Sonic
whatever.
06. Yeah, a lot of people were comparing it to Sonic 06, but at the same time, like, I don't know. Let's do this emote thing. You got any more shit for me?
Not really. I mean, besides, the Injustice thing, they've got Ed Boon, he took to Twitter,
God.
And he was like, hey, we're putting Injustice 2 on the phone. And everyone was like, who cares? No one cares. No one cares. Well, maybe not no one, but...
I'm at that point where I'm like, who gives a shit? Like,
it looks like a cool game. I'm not like a huge DC person. Like, everyone generally agrees that Batman's probably the only really good, like, DC hero.
Yeah.
I don't know. I really like Suicide Squad, and apparently a bunch of Suicide Squad people are going to be in there. Like, I see Deadshot here and Harley Quinn.
Cool. But why mobile? Why?
They did it with the first one. Apparently it was really good, but I don't know.
I don't know. I don't know how I feel about mobile fighting games, really.
I don't know how I feel about mobile games in general. I mean, like...
That's true.
Fucking, like, phone games. I don't know. Like, I can't get into phone games ever. Like, Pocket Morty's for the phone.
I did enjoy that for a brief period of time.
I played it for a bit, and I got real into it, but then I just fell off because like I can't not handle fucking sticks and buttons.
Yeah. That's one of the things that I've always had an issue with, like phone gaming, is it's either like the controls or their like monetization, like how they monetize things.
Freemium shit is annoying.
And my friend's always like, why don't you like phone games? And it's like, I don't know. It just feels very like lame. Like it sounds like a weird thing to say, but at the same time, like it's not my thing,
It's not my thing either.
It's not my thing, Oh shit. I'm fucking stuff up, Stank.
Well, since that about wraps it up, and we've also been going for about an hour anyways.
I feel like an hour is a good amount.
Yeah, it's 54-ish minutes currently. Well, anyways, that has been enough of us just talking in circles for an hour.
What's
If
gonna
you
be?
would, what?
It's what it's gonna be. Us talking in
Yes,
circles for about an hour.
all it's gonna be for the next 8 years.
Yeah, that's how long this is gonna last.
However long YouTube lives, so maybe 1 years.
Maybe 1 year. Can't wait for it to die.
Dude, I can't wait till YouTube dies so Twitch
Y-
can just rise up, you know?
Yeah, and then also die later
I
on.
gave up on YouTube a
Eh,
while ago. They
I'm
fucking
still doing
hecked it
videos.
up. Yeah, I mean,
But
I am, dude. I mean, this is going on YouTube. Sorry,
yeah,
but...
yeah.
Anyways, thank you if you watched this. If you didn't, you're probably a bad human. I don't know. I'm not judging.
Thanks for having me, Stank. I
Yeah,
appreciate it.
man. I mean, you basically did everything.
You can
But,
shut.
but
Well, now I
whatever.
feel bad. You know.
Hey, it's fine, man. I mean, you made the graphic, the background here.
Hey,
About all I did was record it and
you know,
put the little date in the bottom right corner.
but it's your show. It's your show.
For now, until you
What the fuck?
fucking DMCA me and fucking steal it.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Copyright strike me. Anyways, subscribe if you want to listen to more of us being dumb, or watch our streams, or follow us on Twitter, or
Yeah, he'll
follow
probably put
us
a link.
on Friendster, or
Friendster.
follow us on Netflix.
He'll probably put a link below.
No,
All right.
I'm not doing that. I
No.
refuse.
Yup. Fuck that idea.
Fucking, that's stupid. People can find it on their own. They're adults. Anyway, thank you. And have good rest of your evening, morning, or night. Goodbye.